Hello! We're on. Everything's on? Everything's on. Bella's here. She's definitely here of her own free will. And I definitely didn't have to kidnap her and put her here. And Wally's here. 2 fluffs. 2 whole fluffs. Oh, they're going to murder each other. You're gonna hear World War Cat on stream. But this is good. We don't get both of them on screen at the same time very often. So this is fantastic. Hey. Hi. If you want to sit in my lap, you certainly can. Would you like to sit in my lap? No? Would you like to hide in there under Bella? You can, but you gotta be good. We're not quite rich enough for dual cat cam. Oa Wally, Oa Bella. Indeed. They're both here. They're both here. I'll sit like this so that if Wally chooses to sit on my lap and show me love, he can. Or he can, choose to heck off. That's also allowed. Took on Arbok with Arcanine and won somehow. Rude. Took on Aerodactyl with Clefable and won tenaciously. I had a marvelous battle with Bobbert. I sent out Arcanine. No, they sent out Arcanine. And I sent out Blastoise. And I coolly won. Very good. How dare I not be playing Hollow Knight? Is that what all the kids are doing these days? Was there like an update? Or was there some sort of Hollow Knight news? I'm not super familiar with Hollow Knight. There's a new one. Ah, I see. I never played the Hollow Knight. I've heard good things. I've heard it's a lovely game. It's just not one I've got much experience with. Now, at the end of last time, we finally got Crobat. It's a good thing. There was a discussion that occurred at the end of the last stream. The fate of our team. Some of these members are more useful than others, and Scyther here, Granhirt, is looking a little less than useful. We might be replacing Granhirt with some sort of electric type. We're leaning. We're open to ideas that aren't that. But we seem to be very weak to like rock and ice, and Lorelei's kind of a pain. So we want something to kind of counter her. An electric Pokemon seems the best route to do that. We might take on a legendary on our team. Maybe we entrust that to Zapdos. Maybe we find Raikou. Otherwise, our options are Pikachu, Electabuzz, Magneton, Electrode, or we just see what Johto has to offer. Unfortunately, we can't get Mareep. That's only available in Emerald. Isn't that great? I think now that we've unlocked the national dex, I think Raikou will just start roaming around. I think we might run into him. At this point, we're not going to, hunt him down specifically, but at any time we could find him. He might be there. So, methinks that I think we just go straight to the Sevii Islands and do that. With the understanding, since Scyther is dead weight's a bit rude, but Scyther's probably not going to make the cut long term. We are going to box Scyther, and we are going to take this opportunity to train some Pokemon up in level. Basically, Pokedex completion. Let's see. We've got that. We've got... I mean, do we have a Mankey? I don't know, but we don't need to evolve you. Gyarados. Do we have a Gyarados? We don't. We could catch one, though. Electrode, I think we caught one. We did. Venonat, I think we caught a Venomoth in the Safari Zone. We did. Doduo. Ah, I don't think we have a Dodrio. Yeah, let's stick you in here. We'll go with that. We'll start there. This is all part of our long-term plan. Our long-term plan, of course, is to get all the achievables in this game. And that, of course, involves evolving things. Yeah, well, the same thing happened with the first model, the first model Walkman. I had always wanted an early Walkman as part of, like, my technology collection, because I've got the first Blu-ray player. I have the first DVD player that had HDMI. I have a pretty early DVD player. I don't remember if it was the first one. The trouble is that with DVD, like, 7 different manufacturers came out with them at the same time, so there's a lot of them that could claim to be the first. But I think I have, like, a really early model by RCA. Doesn't even have component. It only has composite video, I think. So that's pretty bad. Let's see. Do we talk to you to get things started? You've caught more Pokemon. Do you know what? Maybe I can be useful to you. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so it can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. But there is a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found one yet. Who knows where it could be? Alright. I'm game. I'll find your gemstone. But yeah, I think an original Walkman costs like 500, 600, 700 bucks now because cosplayers mostly want an original one. You know, I think there are good replicas now, and like even some old Walkmans that don't quite fit the bill are starting to go up in price because of it. But yeah, I could absolutely see the same thing happening with Zunes because of that. It's like, I don't know. People go a little mad. Let's see. Yeah, item finder is selected. Good. Never fear, you are here. Oh, when you're here, I fear. I fear greatly. We have a Crobat. It's a good thing. We are exploring the Sevii Islands. We're looking for some gemstones with the hope that... I don't know. The hope that we find them so we can complete stuff in the game. I don't know. Why has it got to be more complicated than that? It doesn't. Ooh! I just remembered. We are going to have the opportunity to teach Leslie Sludge Bomb, my favorite poison move. That's excellent. That's super good. That will make Leslie more useful, I think. Does that make you a ghost type? Why? Because I fear you? I don't think I'm traditionally scared of ghosts, but, I mean, if you want to be a ghost type, you certainly can. I won't stop you. I don't know that I'm especially fearful of ghosts. I'm not sure, you know, I'm entirely convinced of them. Hi, Orson. You can wait to be fed. You do not need to eat yet. Yeah, I think that's something to do with your Warhammer affiliation. Something about skulls. Are you the baddie? It's just that all your Pokemons have skulls on them. Alright, take that, Amara. You jerk. Oh, are you a trainer? Good things get washed up by the ocean current. Oh, yeah. This is a thing. So it's actually kind of neat how they did this, from what I remember. So on this beach, random stuff will just, like, be available to find, which is cool. That's a good thing. But it's weird because there isn't like an in-game clock system in FireRed and Leaf Green. So how do these things know how to respawn? It's basically just a step counter, and after you walk like 500 steps, it'll flip a coin on if the items will respawn, something like that. I'm probably oversimplifying it a hair, but that's generally how it works. Okay, you're telling me there's items here. Aha, an Ultra Ball. Is there something in the corner here? Another Ultra Ball. I think, like, better things can wash up besides just Ultra Balls. But obviously that's not the goal of our quest here, so we'll just leave them be. Yeah, we'll keep going. Fearo's alright. I'm doing kind of a side playthrough or two. And on one of those teams, I am using Fearo. And Fearo's alright. You know, the nice thing about Fearo is that it evolves sooner than Pidgey does into Pidgeot. So you get some early game strength. And Pursuit isn't a bad move. And, you know, if you're patient, you could teach your thing Aerial Ace. I just used a TM because I'm not hoarding items in that save file. Let's see. I think we need Rock Smash. I don't know if we grabbed it, but we're gonna need it. We're gonna have to teach it to someone as well. And that's annoying, because Rock Smash is among the worst HMs. It's very not powerful. I think they rebalanced it in later years to make it less suck, which is appreciated. Crushkin, Mick, and Kia. Waterfall's okay. Waterfall is interesting. Because Waterfall was not originally an HM. It was originally the signature move of the Goldeen Sea King evolution line. I will say it's dumb from the standpoint that it does just a little bit less than Surf, and you have to have both Surf and Waterfall and Dive to navigate Hoenn. They do at least in Gen 4, they switch Waterfall to be a physical move, where Surf is a special move, so they serve their different niches a little better, which I appreciate. Are our cats screaming bloody murder over there? Can't tell. Okay, there is Rock Smash. I assume I need this to get where we're going to. Oh, I should check. Do we have... Oh, yeah, we've got plenty of balls. Funny. While we're here, we may as well go for Moltres, right? Oh, God. Alright, who has a dumb move? Happy to be your editing noise. Flamethrower I like. Strength we need. Bite is not bad. Extreme Speed... As much as I love Extreme Speed, and it's a cool move, it's like a super powerful quick attack, Arcanine's already really fast. And I need Rock Smash. And I'm lazy. That last one might be the most important one. So, Bernie learns Rock Smash, so we can navigate Mount Ember. After an honest day of training, Bruno, who's a senior of me, visits the spa on occasion. Wow. If we were playing Leaf Green, Mount Ember would also contain Magmar. But we are not playing Leaf Green. We are playing FireRed. So, no Magmar for us. While we certainly could play Leaf Green someday, we've probably had enough of the Gen 1 remakes for a while once we finish this. So we'll cool off. Let's see. I don't rightly remember, like, all of the things we have to do in post-game. I just know we need to get a Ruby and a Sapphire to pop them in the machines so we can trade with Ruby and with Sapphire. Please don't splash my face, you'll ruin the makeup. If you're going swimming, you should wear water-resistant makeup. That is my advice to you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Giga Drain might be good enough to knock you out, but you're an evolved Pokemon, so I don't know. Okay, yeah, no. Leslie's just great. That's fine. Painting minifigs, very good. Everybody's engaging in their hobbies, myself included. I'm really bummed about that Spirit Halloween thing. We had this grand plan where we were going to pick up a copy and we were going to play that for Halloween, because we played some spooky NES games last year. I'm not prepared to shell out $200 for it at this time. That's not in my budget. So we will have to rethink that. There is, of course, always the option of revisiting Castlevania, you know, after it crashed on us. Whew, punched through at last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find, we haul back to the warehouse, understood? Oh, and what are the passwords at the Rocket Warehouse? What? You forgot the password? There's actually two. The first one's Goldine Need Log. And the second one is, hey! He's been listening! Yeah, I'll deal with you in a bit. I want to catch Moltres first. Oh yeah, this guy will teach us Explosion. Can any of you learn Explosion? No, of course not. If I get an electric type, name it Zap Brannigan. Okay. Would that be Electabuzz? I don't know that Zap Cannon's actually a move yet. No, I think it is. I think it's pretty rare. Geodude. I could use Repels, but then I would, you know, lose any chance to run into Raikou or Shinies. We are, of course, saving the Master Ball for Raikou, because there is a glitch in this game. If Raikou uses Roar, Raikou ceases to exist. And that's a bit of a bummer. We don't want to run into that. And it's kind of like tradition, since they introduced roaming Pokemon to save the Master Ball for that, I think. You know, you don't use the Master Ball on Rayquaza, you use the Master Ball on Latios. That sort of thing. Oh, Hitmonchan. It's okay, in Gen 4 you won't suck. Oh, right. You use the Master Ball on a level 2 Rattata outside of your house. Or a Magikarp. That's right. That's true. That's also a valid strategy. There is something to be said. You know, actually... Question. We do still have access to the item duplication glitch. Do we just want to make a couple of Master Balls? Because infinite Master Balls is infinite fun? Yee? Okay. Let's do that. We'll just stock up on Master Balls real quick. It's fine. Let's see. So we've already done the setup. So I think all I need to do is give you some mail. Oh, the spiffing Brit is a terrible influence. He does not respect games and their intended meaning of play. If you can believe this, you know, he keeps saying the phrase perfectly balanced. I don't think anything Spiff does is actually perfectly balanced. I think he's having a laugh. Just a hunch, though. Alright, so I think in order to duplicate the Master Ball, given our previous setup, we give Master Ball to Doduo. And I'm actually going to save in case I somehow manage to screw this up, because I don't want to lose my only Master Ball. This is kind of a lame way of doing it. But it's also kind of a cool way of doing it. Oh, hi, Wally. Hi, Wally. Would you care to be... Yes, on Cat Cam? You would? Good, Wally. Oh, wait, no, don't write anything. If I write anything, that will break the universe. Okay, Master Ball. Good. Let's just do one thing to make our life a little easier. Let's move Doduo there. Very good. And now, the printing press is up and running. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna print. Probably... I mean, if I was really smart, I guess I'd print enough so I could complete the Pokedex. Like, just catch everything in Master Balls from now on as an ultimate Chad power move. So 100 would probably do. I don't know if I want to sit here and make 100 Master Balls, though. You know, Team Rocket was looking for, you know, the Master Ball technology. I've got it here. It turns out it's just a bit of newsprint. Civ 7 scares me. It's new, and I don't understand it. Everything moves on a hexagonal grid. Back in my day, Civ was played in square tiles. City-states? What the heck's a city-state? Religion? The only religion I have is doom stacks of units, 50 units deep. Hex might be better. It might, you know, you might be able to prove that empirically. I bet you could. I grew up with squares. That might be like a Victorian child saying, I grew up with rickets and we liked it, and I'm okay with that. I'll stick with my Victorian diseases. Okay, how many Master Balls do we have now? We've got 31. That's enough for every legendary and then some. But I don't want to do this a second time. I think we will keep going. I've talked myself into it. You know, we only have to do this the once. And I have received further confirmation from the Retro Achievement website forums that this glitch is totally allowed and does not invalidate any of the achievements, which is good. It's legitimate cheating, that's right. It's been sanctioned by the Pope. You know, I paid him an indulgence to allow me to cheat. And he said, alright, carry on. Just feel bad about it afterwards. And I said, yes, Pope. I don't think the Pope works that way anymore. But the Pope over at Retro Achievements is like a, 16th century Pope. And they very much work that way. Alright, we'll make 10 more. I don't know exactly what that'll put us to. I think like 65 or thereabouts, and I think that's plenty of Master Balls. And we don't have to use them on every Pokemon. But we can. I think certainly if we encounter a shiny, it's probably smart to throw it in the Master Ball, yeah? I think so. Why wouldn't it? 3 more. If I can't have Premier Balls, use Master Balls. You know, that is such a good point. That is such a good point. This game won't let me have Premier Balls. I think you can get 1 in the entire game. Which means we can duplicate it once we do get it. But it's so late game that it's like, what's the point even? How many Master Balls did we end up with? 62. Alright. That seems fine. Oh, I can't just swap it. I have to rip their mail from their hands. Maybe as a flex, we'll try to catch Mewtwo in a Premier Ball instead of the Master Ball. I could convince myself that that's not the worst idea in the world. If we find it, if the Premier Ball is where I think it is, then yes, we will copy it. But it might not be. I might be mistaken about the existence of the Premier Ball. There's a rich girl we have to rescue on one of the later islands, and I think she gives away Premier Balls. Scarcely. Or maybe once. That's my memory. Alright, we have stocked up on Master Balls, because the president of Silphco was just so impressed with us. Are you kidding me, dude? Ponyta. Chill. Do I have any of those max revives left? I've got some regular ones. That's fine. John's doesn't need a max. Fight all the trainers on the islands. They'll make for a good experience for whatever it is we need to level up and evolve. Of which there are a few Pokemon. Oh, I'll tell you what. After we're done on one island, we might go back to the mainland so we can show you that if you try to fight the Pokemon League right now, you actually can't. Like, basically the league is closed. They're on summer break or something. I don't remember if it's like, oh yeah, no, you know, Gary went to go train, so you can't fight him. Or something like that. They rioted. They pretty much did. I mean, in the end cutscene, like, Bobbert was, like, running out of the league. He was crying and snot everywhere. It's kind of pathetic. Like, it's just a video game, dude. But it was more than that to him. Oh, that's not hardly worth it. Boo. Anything down here? Just this. So not really. You know, that Tentacool might be worth catching, actually, because I bet it will evolve in one level. We accidentally killed it. To be fair, we got a critical hit. Still feels bad. For what it's worth, Eclipse, you know, I follow a handful of streamers, mostly people who have followed me, or some people I actually want to keep tabs on and watch sometimes. None of them are playing the new Hollow Knight, so I don't know, maybe Hollow Knight's not cool. Maybe Hollow Knight isn't cool. We might do some fishing while we're here on one island. I don't think we've engaged too much in fishing. They're bigger streamers? Okay. Ray is live. He's playing something else. Picastri isn't a bigger streamer, but I like him, and looks like he's playing Mystery Dungeon. Probably doing Purity Forest runs? Either that or he's playing a newer Mystery Dungeon that I know nothing about. I've only played Red and Blue Mystery Dungeon. Man, we are running into Geodudes, like, with every broken rock. That's gotta be quite lucky. Either that or this is coded much differently from Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, I think this is coded much differently. Ether. Not the worst thing to pick up. We are out of Giga Drain, unless I use that Ether. But that's fine. We can let another Pokemon lead. Let's send Muriel out front. We haven't seen her in action yet today. Oh yeah, let's, I said we were gonna maybe fish. Let's fish. Super Rod here. And where's the Good Rod? Good Rod up here. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? A horsey! We don't need a Master Ball for a horsey, surely. Honestly, we might, just because we're over-leveled. And I don't want to... And I'm feeling impatient. And the absolute power of, you know, having the Master Ball. Why copy a bunch of Master Balls if you're not going to use them? Good point. Another horsey. Okay. What do we find with a good rod rather than a super rod? Because, like, the 3 rods have different encounter tables. A level 5 horsey. Adorable. I don't want it. We'll fish around all the islands as we explore. We'll probably have to fish on the mainland as well. We'll figure it out. Something good, something good, something good. It's another horsey. Alright. Well, we caught a horsey at least. Let's go catch a Moltres. So I don't think there's really a puzzle up here. There might be a little bit of, like, rock pushing, kind of in the same way that the League had, but that's probably about it. I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy. Muriel can use Ice Beam. Ooh, that might be John's evolving right there. Executor. Yep, there we go. Doduo evolves. Very good. We'll swap them out after we catch Moltres. And then we'll come back and deal with the rockets. That seems like a solid plan. Good job, me, for coming up with it. Some head scritches for the Wally. He's being cute and eepy right now. But you weren't earlier, were you? No, you were very pointy. Machoke. We already have caught a Machoke, apparently. Probably in Victory Road. Machop, we have caught one of those as well. So we're done with the Machop line, because we're not going to get Machamp. Okay, here we've got some pushy blocks. I mean, you can. Technically, we could get Kingdra because we now have the Johto dex, as evidenced by Crobat. We can't get it, though, because Kingdra is a trade evolution. You have to trade a Seadra that is holding a Dragon Scale. Dragon Scales can be randomly found on Wild Horsey, and maybe Wild Seadra as well. But they're pretty uncommon. And yeah, you have to trade for it. So we will not be seeing Kingdra. Unfortunadamente. I don't know why I'm saving in front of him out of habit. But, like, I'm just gonna throw a Master Ball at him, so not really much point. Ah! Oh, this has unique wild battle music, though. It's basically just in a different key, so it's not that unique. But we'll listen to it for a minute. It's new music. We haven't heard this before. Alright, that's enough of that. We caught Moltres. Why is Articuno in our Pokedex? Hold on. That's concerning. Oh, did we... Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna go back to the mainland after we deal with Team Rocket. This isn't the end of the world. Except it kind of is. Ugh, that's not great. I'm hoping that we saw his picture as part of a dialogue box or something. Yes. Yes, I think we did. I think we saw it through the binoculars in one of the little huts. I mean, if I want to get all the achievements, if I want to fill out as much of the Pokedex, I might have to start over. I don't want to do that. This might be a double battle. Yeah, this is fine. Oh yeah, we said we were gonna swap out Dodrio. We're not gonna panic yet. I lied. We're panicking now. We're gonna go check on the Articuno situation. I think we saw him from some binoculars. But I'm not convinced enough that that's what happened. So we're gonna go catch Articuno now. We're gonna go catch the birds and then we'll deal with Team Rocket. Who else can we level while we're waiting? Looks like we got Sea King sorted. We should have these guys sorted. Okay, Marowak's there. Dugtrio's there. We've done the Dratini line. We've got an Electrode. I mean, I guess we don't have a Gyarados. I know we can catch one, but this is right here. And it's the one the salesman sold us, so sure. Let's give that to Dory. Let's figure out the Articuno situation. So I think we already fought all the trainers along here. At least that was certainly our intent prior to the Pokemon League. Yeah, they don't seem too interested in us. Okay, good. Wow, no encounters. That seems unlikely. Okay, the fact that that item is still there actually makes me feel a lot better about this Articuno situation. A lot better. Because to my knowledge, you have to do this puzzle in order to get Articuno. So the fact that I'm having to do that, and I found items while doing it, I'm calm. Hello, Golbat. We will take you out just to give Magikarp some experience. I'm not gonna waste my time on Zubat, but a Golbat, sure, why not? Danger, fast current. Okay, can't go that way, I guess. Wait, can you... I think you can catch Lapras on this water if you're, like, really lucky. Obviously, we already have one. There's a seal. We already have a seal. Alright. Might be able to catch a Dugong as well, but I think the seal we have will evolve pretty quickly. It's a trade anyway. In-game trade, so it will gain experience quickly, and failing that, we can always be really lame and duplicate a bunch of more rare candies. Yeah, right, Wally. There's probably, like, a bunch of other cool items in here, like, maybe there's a never melt ice somewhere in this cave. Don't really care. I am absolutely beelining for the Articuno. I sure hope I have an escape rope. Because if not, it'll be a little annoying to get out of here. But we'll figure it out. We'll deal with it. Okay, good. Articuno is, in fact, still here. So yeah, I saw him in binoculars. That's okay. Again, saving out of habit. There is no risk here. One of these days, you know, if the Torment Nexus hits us just right, we could spend an afternoon shiny hunting. You know, just sitting and resetting in front of a Pokemon. That doesn't sound like a particularly nice time to me. So I don't think it sounds like a particularly nice time for you. Depends on the Pokemon. What if it were... What if we were resetting for shiny Cyndaquil? I think that's a great idea. I think that might have to happen one of these days. While we're in the area, we are just gonna knock out Zapdos as well. And by that, I mean, of course, we won't knock him out, because then I don't think we can catch him. I don't know if Gen 3... I think if you faint them in Gen 3, they just faint and you lose them. I don't think they implemented legendaries, like, coming back if you knock them out or run away until, like, probably Gen 4. And I didn't know they had implemented that until the Ruby and Sapphire remakes. Because no one told me. I had just always experienced Legendary dies, you're screwed. And so I assume that was just always how that happened. But no, they gave you some mercy in later years. Pikachu. You know, while we're here, we could catch another Pikachu. I don't know if we need it, but okay. We've locked you into Encore. That's actually kind of good, because Quick Attack is not doing a whole lot to us. We'll see if this weakens it. Hidden Power. I don't know. I'm like 3 times its level. Of course it wasn't going to work. But I'm not going to waste a Master Ball on a Pokemon I've already caught, so... I don't know. Could have tried to get lucky with a Great Ball. Let's try that this time. You know, they put these in Viridian Forest, so maybe their catch rate isn't absolute garbage. Ultra Ball. It's yellow and black, like a Pikachu. He'll love it there. He did, in fact, love it there. Fantastic. We'll name you Sparky, because that's what the annoying kid in the Indigo League named his. Such a good noise. Alright, Meteor Mash should do reduced damage. I'm pretty sure electric resists steel. Excellent. You're going in an Ultra Ball too, if I can help it. Do any of my Pokemon know status moves? I don't really remember. Probably not. Confusion. Ah! Oh, Thunder Wave, though. No, wait. Electric Pokemon are not immune to Thunder Wave in Gen 3. I think. I think that's true. We're gonna find out. They are not! That's so silly. I think beginning in Gen 4, they are immune to that. Yes, I'm catching this one so we can name it Zap. Let's see, how much of that fits? Yeah, let's do this. We'll call him Z Brannigan. There. Now we can go back to regularly scheduled programming. Find a bird. I could have tried to catch that lady Pikachu in order to make a Pichu. But we do have Ditto. Might as well use Ditto. It takes a little bit longer in theory, but who cares? Zapdos get. Lucy's frozen cheeseburger pizza. I'm not familiar with the Lucy's brand of frozen pizza. That's good to know, though. Did I fight you? I did. Okay. I am satisfied. We've caught all the birds. Let's do one more thing that I realize we forgot to do. We never did it. It's available at local grocery stores. Okay. I'll keep my eyes peeled. If Chris Coburn says it's good, it must be good. We never picked up an Eevee. So here we go, getting our first Eevee. We're gonna have to get at least 2 more. This nickname, Eevee nickname. I think we're just gonna call it E. Yep. That's a quality nickname right there. Alright, for real now, I think we can finally get back to the Sevii Islands and take on Team Rocket and their shenanigans. We are going to heal first, of course. Bow, 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 bow. Bring me to island number 1. Spearow. No, I do have a Ponyta to spare. Yes, we can make Rapidash. I'm certain of that. Eventually we'll have to take on the Pokemon Tower. And I don't know what Pokemon we'll use for that. I will say, if we get a shiny, unless it's like the worst Pokemon known to man, you know, like I might look at it in a save editor and find out its stats are garbage. If we get a shiny, we will use that in the Pokemon Tower. Because we gotta flex on him. And I know for a fact that at least one trainer, AI trainer in the Pokemon Tower uses a shiny Pokemon, and they're flexing on us, and that's not cool. That's not fair. Oh wait, we're going the wrong way. We want to go this way to mess with Team Rocket's plans. Foiling my plans. Trying to horn in on our treasure. Maybe different choice of words? I don't know. You do you, friend. You do you. Let's hit Team Rocket with a metronome, because I don't respect them enough to use a real move. Agility. Okay. Bubble Beam. Very good. Tomorrow, I have to do chores, unfortunately. Oh, Hyper Voice? Gosh, I think only, like, Jigglypuff and Exploud learn that. That's cool. That's the lovely thing about Metronome. It can use anything. Tomorrow, I have to replace our garbage disposal. It broke. And, that is the downside of living in a house. I'm my own landlord, and I have to fix it myself. Thunder? Why would you use Thunder against a Sandshrew, you silly Clefable? Return, that's good. And that looks like a max power return to me. Somebody I follow is apparently playing Call of Cthulhu. That's not a video game, is it? That's like spooky D&D, isn't it? What does that entail? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's hit you with a Meteor Mash. Oh, it missed. Sad. How about this time? Doesn't knock you out. I probably could have just used Ice Beam. I just want to use all the cool moves, you know? That's why we have Clefable. That's why we left Metronome on it. For the memes, for the fun. But how? Develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you heard. He stole a Cubone! That fiend! Nightshade. Interesting. Nightshade has a good animation. Alright, Ice Beam. We'll use the last Metronome on, presumably, its mother. Or father. Marowak. I don't know. That's something that you may have noticed with these games. The trainer's Pokemon will always be the same gender as the trainer. At least in Gen 3. I think in later gens they play with that a little more. But the guy trainers will always have guy Pokemon, and the lady trainers will always have lady Pokemon. Why'd you have to win? What a setback. We'll have to regroup. You, don't even think about taking a step inside here. If you know what's good for you, don't even think about this. You're right. No thoughts. Only move forward. I should break all those rocks. Those rocks might have a cool prize in it. Also, I kind of want to catch this Geodude because I don't know if I've captured a Graveler. And this Geodude will definitely evolve in exactly one level. Also, this Geodude knows Earthquake. Holy crap. Thank goodness, Muriel, quite beefy. Stockpile. Is that Sunny? Is what Sunny? I don't understand what you're saying. I apologize. I'm probably not smart enough. Oh, you know what? We actually have the perfect move. We're over-leveled. Looks green. Oh, the Geodude? That might be a contrast issue. This is not a shiny. I think shiny Geodude is orange? Anyway, this ain't it. We would have seen the little sparkle animation as it appeared on the screen. Okay, so let's break these rocks, because for all I know, there's a Shuckle in here. And I know for a fact there are Johto Pokemon in this cave. We can find Slugma at the end of this cave. Shuckle might have been an emerald thing, but it's probably still good practice to do this. Oh, hey, look! It's Graveler, like what we were looking for. Neato. Just don't use Surf. Rolling Kick? You steal and Hitmonlee's moves? Taunt? Taunt isn't great. Sweet Scent. Okay. Well, we've done an amount of damage to it. I'll tell you what, we could probably get away with another Rock Smash, and then we can throw balls at it. Aw, Wally, you look so sweet. Like you've never committed a single crime in your life. But I've seen your rap sheet. I know the truth. Ooh, that was a crit. But that's okay. We're still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Excellent. Graveler get. Alright, so that was worth actually stopping to break some rocks. So that's good. There might not be a Shuckle here. I think I am confusing Shuckle being available in Rock Smash with Emerald. Specifically, I think in the Safari Zone, I think you could do that. If for some reason you're not sick of Gen 3 remakes of Gen 1 after this, there's like all sorts of shenanigans we can do here. We can do the Professor Oak Challenge, which is suffering. That will involve speed up, and I'll have to beef up my repertoire of public domain music. Speaking of suffering, if we ever revisit Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, there is a tool that somebody has made where you just type in some information that the game gives you, and it will tell you which exact tiles Feebas is living in. So we won't have to guess as to which of the 600 tiles has Feebas. Of those 600 tiles, I think 4 of them can have Feebas. So knowing which ones it is, very nice. Tell you what, we will take out this Graveler. Might as well. Give Dory some experience. You know, evolved Mons have more experience. Level 14, next level it will learn Tackle. I didn't mean to kill this Geodude. This Geodude did nothing wrong. Oh well. Goodbye, Geodude. Okay, here we've got something vaguely resembling a puzzle. Puzzle solved. King of games. There's Slugma. That's what we were looking for. Alright, we will knock it out. So, Master Ball it is. A common sight in volcanic areas, it slowly slithers around in a constant search for warm places. Yeah, we're gonna call you, Marcel, I think. Because isn't that, like, Marcel is the snail with the shell, the claymation, like, the YouTube video. And this is, like, a fire snail. The name makes sense. I swear it does. That one's a higher level. But I think Meg Cargo is like a level 34 or 38 evolution, so, you know, 6 levels doesn't make that much of a difference, honestly. We just go like this. Ooh, a fork in the road. A branch in the river. A fork in the road. Which way do we go? Better take that fork in the road. Okay, this one's 10 levels higher. If Ice Beam doesn't kill it, I'll catch it. Ice Beam killed it. Probably should have used Meteor Mash. If I see another level 26, we'll use Meteor Mash. Level 32, that's even better, actually. Meteor Mash. Yeah! That's so good! That's like 1 HP left. That will help significantly. I think that's exactly double the first one we caught. This one, we're just gonna call it... we're gonna call it Escargot, because I'm not feeling very inspired. Okay, we found a ladder. That's super cool and all, but what's the other way? Is it an item? Because if so, I want that item. How hard would it be to code a 0% chance at 1 HP if not affected by status? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, if I get the Pokemon down to 1 HP, like some sort of fight or flight response occurs to where you cannot catch it unless you paralyze it or put it to sleep? That's a really mean thought. You've spoiled the game by doing that. How dare you? I don't know. I've never looked at the code of Pokemon. I've heard that it's less spaghetti-ish than some. Okay, so these both have ladders. So let's go up before we go down. That's really, really mean. I think in the GBA games, it would be difficult due to memory limitations. I think these are kind of jam-packed full of stuff. But if you're not constrained to the size of the cartridge, it probably wouldn't be that hard to put a if statement in there that says, hey, okay, this is the way out. That's good to know. We'll come back this way later. That seems doable. But again, that's really mean and you shouldn't do that. I don't approve of that. If we were feeling really spicy, of course, we could replace Bernie with Mag Cargo for round 2 of the Pokemon League. I'm not too interested in doing that. Bernie has served us well, and I've never used an Arcanine before, and I'm quite happy to be using one now. What the hell is this? Oh, I'm not reading Braille. Are you kidding me? I'm not reading this. If you want to look up what the Braille says on one island and tell me, I won't stop you. But if you're engrossed in doing other things, that's fine too. I think we just use our escape rope at this point. If we have to come back, so be it. Oh, it says get good! Of course, of course! The ancients are famously quite disrespectful. To me, specifically. Which is weird, like... I think Louis Braille, you know, lived in the 20th century. So that message can't be that old. Braille is not an ancient language. Everything has meaning, every existence has meaning, being alive has meaning, have dreams use power. Is that what it says? Interesting. Sounds like a bunch of filler hoo-ha nonsense. Thank you, Crispy. You're simply amazing. Oh, do go on. May I ask one more giant favor of you? I suppose. While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There's another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. That other gemstone is supposed to be in the Sevii Islands. I need you to go find the other gem. Alright, we have the Rainbow Pass. This is my own fairy pass. It will let you get to all of the Sevii Islands. I can't do it without your help. Oh, gosh. So much trust in me. What's in these houses? Probably nothing. You gaze at the volcano. When was Mount Umber last erupting? I don't know. What does the month of June have to do with anything that's occurred? I apologize. I might have missed a clear connection. We're gonna go to 2 Island real quick. Just to make sure we haven't missed anything here. Oh yeah. The current is much too fast. Surf cannot be used. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what. Those freshwaters are nice and cheap healing items. And I can buy them in bulk. So I will take them. Can we fish in the ridiculous currents? Apparently not. I guess rainbows occur in June. Rainbows, I mean, can occur anytime it rains. May and June are kind of the more prevalent times, certainly. Let's fish in this water, see if there's anything cool, and then we'll probably end up backtracking. Poliwhirl. Now, I can't remember if we caught 2 of these, so we're going to catch an extra one now, potentially. Very good. Because we need to evolve at least one into a Poliwrath. Oh, you broke free. Oh, how dare you. How dare you break free from my clutches. No, I didn't want to run. My finger slipped. This lake sucks. No one should fish in this lake. I have deemed this lake to be bad. Alright, before we go, make sure we've explored every nook and cranny of 3 Island. Let's go back to the mainland and just prove to ourselves that we can't fight the Pokemon League to power level anything right now. Unfortunately. To the Indigo Plateau. I'm so sorry, but you've wasted your time coming here. Lorelei of the Elite Four is absent, you see. As a result, the Pokemon League is closed. Legendary birds? Yeah, we've got them. We caught them all. All 3. They're here. In my PC. Never to be used. See, there's Zapdos. And there's Moltres. And there's Articuno. We got him. We got him. While we're here, let's make a pile of things that I need to evolve. Executes. You need to evolve. Meowth. We have a Persian. We're good. Ponyta, we need to evolve you. Oddish. Do we have a Gloom? I don't see that we do. And in fact, we're gonna need 2 of those, so we're just gonna... We might have to catch a Gloom or something. We might have to catch 2 Glooms just to make our life easier. I'm assuming there's a Sunstone somewhere on this island and we can make Blossom. I don't know if that's true, but that seems true. We're gonna need to evolve you, but we're also gonna need to breed you. That's a fair point. Let's take things that need breeding. Here's Nema. We're gonna need Elekid. Eggs. Mime Jr. doesn't exist yet, so we're fine there. Sparky, we're gonna need a Pikachu egg. We're gonna unlock the daycare fairly soon here. That's kind of why I'm paying any attention to this at all. Slugma, you'll need to evolve. We will need a Cleffa. Oh, crap, you know what? I don't think we ever caught a Jigglypuff. Smoochum. Smoochum's Gen 2. We'll need one of them. Yeah, I think we straight up skipped, we'll need a dugong. I think we straight up skipped Jigglypuff. We have Dugtrio, Tangrowth doesn't exist. We moved an Execute into the Evolve pile. We'll move this Poliwhirl Chatterina into the Evolve pile. What else do we need to... Oh, shoot. That's going to be really annoying, actually. We're going to have to breed Hitmonlee to get Tyrogue, and then we're going to have to, like, train it very specifically, or just feed it a bunch of vitamins, in order to get Hitmonchan and Hitmontop. I'm not looking forward to that. We've got Ditto. Rhydon. We need a Rhydon. Hitmontop is the most annoying, because it's like you need even attack and defense. So depending on the Pokemon's nature, it might not be worth going for Hitmontop. Pidgey. We should maybe try and catch a Pidgeotto. Emphysema? Yeah, okay. I haven't seen a Weezing in here. Oscar. The Grimer. I haven't seen a Muck in here. We have a Sea King. We've had a Golduck. We traded it away, but that's fine. We're not trying to make a living dex. Apparently I have two Pikachus named Sparky, because I'm just that unoriginal. Excellent. Love that. We're not getting Steelix. Happiny doesn't exist yet. Oh, but Blissey does, actually. We will... Shoot. We're gonna have to train Chansey and up its friendship. Oh, no. Oh, great. Looking forward to that. Yeah, I want to catch a better Tentacool so we can evolve one. So we'll keep our eyes out for one. Dolores, you can evolve into a Hypno. Alright, so we've got some homework here to do. Oh yeah, Omanite, Lord Helix, that's gotta evolve into Omastar. Can't forget that. We've got nearly a full box of to-do list Pokemon. Any others? I think this is it. And we will have more, because we're going to catch more Johto Pokemon. I gotta go catch a Jigglypuff. Shoot. Let's do that real quick. You did it once? I'm guessing I have once, but it's not something I've done often. But at least I know how to get the different Hitmons. It's high attack, I think, is Hitmonchan. I might have that backwards. Attack and defense, whichever one's higher, one of them gets you Chan, one of them gets you Lee. And then even gets you Hitmontop, I know that for sure. I think defense might actually get you Hitmonchan, because Hitmonlee is pretty fragile. You had a lot of good shiny luck in that game? That's awesome. The best shiny luck I've had was on a copy of Ruby where the battery had died. I was replaying Ruby, and when the battery dies in that game, it kind of messes with the shiny generation. And if you're lucky and you've landed on a good seed, basically shinies just become fairly easy. I had a shiny Beautifly that I caught as a shiny Silcoon, like very early in the game. And then in that same game, I got a shiny Spinda later. So like 2 before even beating the Pokemon League. Spearow. Come on, I know there's Jigglypuff in this grass. Stop hiding, you coward. You've never 100%ed a Pokedex, Czar? It's a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt. I think I've done a regional dex. I don't think I've ever 100%ed a national dex. You're right, I'm being very rude to it. I apologize. Oh, Jigglypuff, oh, Jigglypuff. Your pink balloon is pretty. If I sing to it, because it's the singing Pokemon, maybe it'll like that. Nope, it's offended by my singing. Okay. Maybe I'll just be like, ah, man, I wish someone would sing me a song. Could really use that right now. Nope, that didn't work. I don't have a mic to give it. Not handy. I mean, I've got this mic, but I need that. Fire, I don't want a Jigglypuff anyway. Reverse psychology. That's a Mankey. That didn't work. Some say that this is karma for all of the quite good Pikachu luck I've had in Viridian Forest as of late. Do I have a Sharpie to give it? It's a good question. Do I have a Sharpie in this drawer? I mean, it's Sharpie brand, but it's a highlighter, so no, not really. We're just gonna have to dance in place until one decides to show up. Even though it makes zero difference, we're gonna play the psychological card and say that this grass is cursed, and that maybe we need to search in this grass instead. And that was the answer. See, I knew it was something. Oh, right. I should probably just chuck it in a Master Ball, because otherwise I will kill it. Now let's fly to Celadon real quick and figure out our Evolution Stones situation. Evolve a bunch of those right away. So what do we have on our person as far as stones go? We've got 2 Firestones. So we might use one of those right away on the Eevee that we do have to get Flareon. And then we'll have to breed Flareon to get other things, which I think is fine. We do need a Moonstone. Actually, we need 2 of these, because we're going to need Nidoking and Nidoqueen. And Wigglytuff, so we're actually going to need 3 of those. Leaf Stone for Execute, sure. Thunderstone, we already made a Raichu, so at least I think we did. Gonna hold off on that. Okay, I need to buy a Water Stone. At least one. Any other stones that I could do with buying right now? A leaf stone. I could do with another leaf stone. So a leaf stone and a water stone. Okay, let's go buy those. And we'll just evolve these Pokemon and shove them back in the PC. As is tradition when you're trying to stuff your Pokedex. That's right, because this doesn't have an in-game clock, there isn't a lottery function, sadly. Sadly. Alright, give me a leaf. Give me a water. And I'll tell you what, since we're here, we may as well restock on mail. I don't know that we're ever going to need this much again, but, you know, better to have it and not need it. There, that's plenty. Okay, so we are going to make an Executor. We're going to make a Flareon. We are going to make a Wigglytuff. We are going to make a Poliwrath. You don't stone, you don't stone, you don't stone, you don't stone. You do stone, but I think you're good. You need to be a Gloom. Friendship. Okay. Oh, right, the Nidos. Doi. Doi. That's a Nidoran female. I need Nidorina. Alright, and we're also going to need a Nidoking. Okay. And then these are no longer on our to-do list, with the exception of Jigglypuff will still be, because we'll need an Igglybuff, of course. Nidoqueen. One Nidoking, please. And thankfully, if we do need more Moonstones, we can always steal them from Wild Clefairy. We do have one Moonstone in reserve. which we shouldn't need for anything, which is nice. Oh, I use the fresh water instead of the water stone. Silly me. Yeah, I'm using a Nidoking on one of my side playthroughs. Nidoking is, of course, what speedrunners use in red and blue speedruns. So, yeah, Nidoking is actually pretty legit, pretty good. The downside is that, you know, because you usually want to evolve it fairly quickly upon getting it, basically, in order for it to learn any good moves, you have to teach it TMs. That kind of sucks. But on that file, I don't care about that. And finally, a Flareon. Flareon is, of course, the most maligned of the evolutions because it has a higher physical attack than special attack, I believe. The physical-special split doesn't exist here, and even when it doesn't learn any good physical fire moves for many generations, as I understand it. It's very sad. Alright, so you guys, you're not on my to-do list. You're not on my to-do list. You're not on my to-do list. Evie, see me after class. Executor, Heathers, you're not on my to-do list. Wigglytuff, see me after class. Okay. This is going just fine. Let's see. Let's put the ones I need babies for down here, maybe? That makes some amount of sense. You know what? I am going to move Tentacool over, even though I'm probably going to catch a different one. That way I just don't forget that it's something I need to address. Where are you? There you are. Same with Pidgey. I'm probably going to catch something to better deal with that. But that way I know it's on my list. Because I ain't training this level 2 Pidgey all the way to level 36. Not happening. No, thank you. Put the ditto by you. Okay. Baby chores, evolution chores. That seems reasonable. Alright, let's go to 3 Island and see what that's all about. I imagine we've done everything we need to there, but I do seem to remember that we can catch some Gloom there. And as established, I'd probably like 1 or 2 of those. Oh, and I bet we can catch Dunsparce here now. The best Pokemon. Heck yes. Did you hear? I've struck gold. You remembered that I was prospecting, didn't you? You can't begin to imagine just how happy I am. So I'll show you. This is for you. A nugget that I can copy infinitely. Oh, and there's a hidden item here somewhere. Where is the hidden item? Is it here? Another nugget! Alright, so we have infinite money. If we need it. Give me love, give me love, give me done sparse. Give me done, give me done, give me done sparse. And of course, the only appropriate thing to catch a Dunsparce is a Master Ball. That's known. That is fact. The goat indeed. The song worked. It did. We're just gonna call him Best Boy, because that's what he is. The Y button's a little sticky on my controller. That's annoying. Might have to address that. No, Sable, it's completely reasonable. It's completely reasonable to catch a Dunsparce in a Master Ball. Anyone who tells you otherwise clearly doesn't know what they're talking about. So I haven't played the game with the Dunsparce, but it seems like they could have done better. It seems like a really annoying... It's not that I'm strictly retro, it's that I'm kind of lazy, is honestly what it is. I just haven't gotten around to picking up Scarlet and Violet, which I believe is the one that comes in. Or maybe that's Alola. I don't remember. So I've played Sword and Shield, so I'm not strictly retro. And Sword and Shield I thought was pretty decent. Yeah, that's the thing, is can I keep them all straight in my head? I don't know. That is asking quite a lot, I think. I've got nothing... Well, that's not true. In the grand scheme of things, I don't have anything against the newer gens. But they do make some decisions that are silly or lazy or just kind of make me scratch my head. The Dunsparce is one of those things. Yeah, I've heard that pretty much all of the Pokemon games run way better on the Switch too. I tried to catch that. I did try to catch that. That's why I used Meteor Mash, because Clefable has a weaker physical attack. And it's why I've swapped in Bernie here, so it can use Rock Smash. I know I could throw another Master Ball at it, but it doesn't feel right. I feel like Pidgeotto should go in a Great Ball. Or at least an Ultra Ball. Not like my boy Dunsparce. If you've come in late and you don't understand why I have 50 Master Balls, there's an item duplication glitch in Gen 3 that I am happily partaking in. Oh! Wally is gone. Thank you. Yes, Cat Cam should be off. Thank you. Pidgeotto? More like, hold on, we can do this. Pidgey Goat. Oh, Eh? Eh? Yeah, that's inspired. I mean, that Oddish will evolve into Gloom in one level, so I'm not opposed to catching that if I have to, but I am fairly confident there's Gloom in this grass, so let's try and get that instead, please. Meowth. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I guess if I find another high-level Oddish, I'll just catch it. If only. If only. Dunsparce is pretty mid. But he's a sentimental favorite. I love Dunsparce, even if he's not that good. I just like him. I just think he's neat. And I mean, like, I think in Gen 2, Dunsparce is, like, a really low encounter rate, like 1% or 4%. It's, like, really hard to get a Dunsparce. We're gonna call you Evil Flower. That will be Vileplume. We'll catch another one just in case there is a Sunstone in this Johto portion of the game. I'm pretty sure there is, but I don't remember. If we were really lazy, and by lazy I mean it's kind of where you want to spend your efforts, right? I have a Drowsy that I can raise probably one level and it will turn into Hypno. If for some reason leveling Pokemon is so unsavory to me, we could run back to Berry Forest, and I think there is a low chance that we could find a wild Hypno. I know we killed the one that was chasing Lostel, but I think there are others. You know, which lazy would you prefer to be? Shiny Blossom? What color are the flowers on Shiny Blossom's head? I don't remember that. Yeah, we'll just level it. Especially because we can just duplicate more rare candies if we get really sick of it. It's not like that's what I did in Emerald. Boy, these Oddishes are fewer and farther between than I thought. Pink flowers and purple body. Oh! Oh, that is interesting. That's cool. It's weird, like, I think in this gen, or at least in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, the Pokedex has like a size comparison where you can see the silhouette of the Pokemon standing next to you. And like the transformation from Gloom, oh, they do have Wild Gloom, I was right. The transformation from Gloom to Blossom, it like shrinks in size. Blossom is tiny. I know I could just use a Master Ball, but like... Oh, if you're gonna use Moonlight, screw you. No. No. I don't got the patience for that. Into the Purple Ball. I'm done with you. This one will turn into Blossom if we find a Sunstone. And we will just call it Bell Bell. And I think we're good to go to 4 Island, which I think we're going to meet up with Lorelei there. I think she lives there, canonically. Okay, apparently we beat up that child, but we haven't beat up this child. In today's news, former Pokemon League champion bullies a small child. Well, I don't know. I mean, I probably am still the champion, because, like, Gary ran away crying. So probably. So that's even worse. Current Pokemon League champion, you know, absolutely destroys small girl on beach. Bullies her. Says she even cries, wah wah! Terrible. Have we fought you? Okay, have we fought you? Up there, friend? No, we haven't. Alright. Don't come here. Stay away from me. Kingler. I don't think we've caught a Krabby yet. So that's something we have to keep our eyes out for. Bite might actually work better here than Strength. I think Kingler has a decent defense. You know, we haven't fished in this water. Let's see if we can find a Krabby. A Pokemon bit through my swimsuit. I can't get out of the water. Oh, that is unfortunate. That's quite the quandary. Alright, what do we get with the Super Rod? Another Horsey? Alright, we'll give it another go, then we'll switch to the Good Rod. And then we'll go to 4 Island. No, another Horsey. I don't want that. Alright, one more go. One more go with the Good Rod. No. Nope, they don't want me to have anything cool. Alright. Did I move Horsey into my homework pile? I'm not sure that we did. When we get to 4 Island, we'll double check that. Oh no, this idiot. Hey, Crispy, what are you doing here in the Sevii Islands? You should quit copying me, you know. Anyway, I already got my Pokemon eggs, so I'm done with this island. I bet you don't even know about Pokemon eggs. You'll never fill your national Pokedex that way. By the way, I saw someone we both know on this island. Why don't you go look around if it makes you curious? Me, I don't got the time to waste. Be smelling ya! What a delightful young man. This music on this island is, I think, some of my favorite in this game. Can we catch anything good here? Let's find out. I remember one time this kid from school or daycare lent me a Game Shark, and I used it to cheat in FireRed, and I caught a level like 17 Typhlosion in this water. Okay, Poliwag. We're not too keen on Poliwag. We've already kind of filled our quota there. Poliwhirl, same deal. Okay. We run away from you. We run away from you so we can get an egg. We can start putting a bun in the oven. Horsey is not in my to-do list over here. Move all of these guys over here. Oh yeah, we need to withdraw. Alright, Ditto, be prepared to live here forever. Let's start with, let's get a Elekid. Ditto. And Elekid. Or Electabuzz. So we can get Elekid. Okay. We can catch Delibird and Swinub here if memory serves. And it should. What are you guys up to? We're having a Body Slam contest. Oh, you can teach Body Slam? Man, they lock Body Slam behind the Postgame? That's cruel. That's such a good move. That's rude. Please don't tell Lorelei. Is this Lorelei's house? Yep. Cool. Stardust. Any cool things on the water here? Whooper? Oh, we need a Whooper. Yes, please. Whooper. You still have access to the Whooper emote? It's okay if you don't. Ooh, chilly. I made a slushie using ice I shaved inside Icefall Cave. It's chilly and tasty. I mean, it's up to you. It depends on how much you need the Whooper emote in your life right now. Oh, we're gonna have to get the waterfall HM, aren't we? Hey, there we go. Good job. Oh wow, that's ridiculously high level. I don't think we barely moved from our spot. There's Swinub! Swinub was the first shiny I ever caught, so I like Swinub. You are, Pigu. Ultra Ball, that's no good. That's not what we wanted. I think in Leaf Green you can find Sneasel in here, but of course we're not playing Leaf Green, so no Sneasel for us. Okay. No, I don't think there's anything we can do here. So yeah, we're gonna have to go back up. Or we fall here. Alright. Okay, so there's the Never Melt Ice. That's cool. Full restore. Okay. There's Waterfall. Does that... Are we gonna have to teach that to Blastoise? We could teach it to Trogdor. What would that entail? Tell me about that. Well... We could do with losing either Agility or Thunder Wave. I don't really use Agility, realistically. I think my memory was mistaken earlier. I think you can catch Lapras in here, which makes thematic sense since Lorelei comes from here. What? Hold on. I think I've missed something, because I think we're exactly where we just were. Yep, we sure are. Okay. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Oh, there's a cave that goes up. That will be what we want to do. I don't know what sort of shenanigans is going to happen up here, but I think we should save for it. Keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in the cave. Do as I say, or you'll have me to answer to. Oh, Crispy. Right now I need your help. Help me kick these poachers out before they do anything else. Alright. It's Postgame and you're still using Zubat. Are you proud of that? I know, that would have been like a prime double battle opportunity. I don't know. Maybe they figured we committed a little too hard to double battles with Pokemon Coliseum and XD. So maybe we'll cool our jets here in the GBA. So despicably weak. You! Tell me! Where have you taken the captured Pokemon? I'm smashing your ring once and for all. I'm not telling you that. If you won't confess, we'll deep freeze you. My Lapras is furious for what you've done to its friends. The Pokemon are in Rocket Warehouse on 5 Island. I'll be going now, but I doubt you'll ever make it into the Rocket Warehouse. This is awful. I was born and raised here. I had no idea those horrible criminals were loose here. So yeah, I think this water is where you could catch more Lapras if that was what you were intent on doing, but I don't think we need to. We probably should catch Delibird while we're here. I also won't say no to that Dugong, honestly. That's one less thing for me to do. Now, what I'm not sure of is, can I just find Delibird in this part of the cave? That's kind of what I remember. I don't know. We're gonna run around here for a little bit. And we're gonna switch away from Arcanine so that Intimidate doesn't slow us down too much while we're searching. If you know for a fact that I'm searching in the wrong part of the cave to find Delibird, do let me know. Because I probably haven't played the post-game of FireRed and Leaf Green in too long. Too long. Might be close to 10 years, honestly. Floor 1 and basement 1. Are the odds any improved in the basement over floor 1? Or are the odds the same? It's probably like a 5 or 10%. It's probably pretty low. I could have ice beamed that Golbat. Give Magikarp some experience. I'll do that for this one. Someone is texting me. That's a very important text message. Krabby is leaf green. Really? Krabby's a version exclusive? Okay. I mean, I'm inclined to believe that, but that's weird. So it's like, so Psyduck is to Slowpoke as Horsey is to Krabby. But that's not, like, really good parody, because Horsey evolves into Kingdra. And then I think we get Shelder in our game, but Leaf Green gets Staryu? I think that's true. Okay, Krabby is just more common in Leaf Green. That's fine. I can live with that. Yeah, I suppose I didn't try fishing in this cave, and I'm okay with that. So I bet there's a low chance I could fish up a Seadra, where I think maybe in Leaf Green there's maybe a low chance, maybe not in this cave, but in other parts you can fish up a Kingler. I think is how it balances out, give or take. There's Delibird. There's Santaman. And of course, you shall be called Nicolas. It's very clever. No one would ever suspect. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, are you... Yes, you have an egg for us. Very good. Okay, so we need to adjust our team a little bit. Leslie, you can take a little break for now. You guys can go over here. Gib egg. Okay, next, let's... Oh, wait, we need space in our party, don't we? Yeah, see, in later games, you can just, I think, do the daycare with the PC and figure things out. Here, you gotta kind of juggle a little bit. Give me the Electabuzz back. Excellent noise. Alright, Electabuzz, you can go over in this pile. I need a Pichu egg. Pretty please. We can move this Pidgey away, because we have the Pidgeotto. You all belong here. Dunsparce is not something we need to work on. We're doing okay. We have a few things that need our attention, but that's okay. Guess we're going to Five Island. We'll spend a little time at Five Island. Once we're done there, we might tune out for the evening. You're not catching many good Pokemon lately. Well, I don't know. Let me be the judge of that. Super Rod, go! I'm also not finding good Pokemon in the water. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's really annoying. Because this guy's like level nearly going to evolve. Man, that sucks. Alright, well, I guess I'm catching it. I mean, may as well. Get it over with. Rip the Band-Aid off. That's one less thing to worry about. Let's do that again. Ah, Shelter. Good. We are going to need another Water Stone for you. We will deal with that. Probably another day. There are total of 64 more Pokemon that we would need to register to the Pokedex in order for this to be complete. There's another Horsey. We don't need that. And a Magikarp, level 5. Wow. So good. Alright. Give me that XP share. Alright, Gyarados. Move on over here. Magikarp, move on over here. Oh yeah, we need to catch a better Tentacool, don't we? Oh yeah, and we caught a Dugong, didn't we? Yep, we sure did. Well, let's get a ride on. That's something we need to do. That'll take a while, and I'm fairly confident you can't find them in the wild, no matter how much you want to. Oh wait, what was that? Oh, you have a pearl. Oh, you have a berry. Who else is hoarding items? You have a berry. You have a mushroom. Farfetch can keep its stick. Okay. Neat. Any items here? We can deposit the pearl. We can deposit all of this stuff. All of these lovely things we can sell for money later if we so choose. Alright. Looks fine. What do you have to say, Mr. Chef? For a certain high society person, I bet that's Lostel. You can tell she gets lost because it's in her name. Now, I think if we just look at the map real quick. So yeah, like Lostel is up here in the water labyrinth, and this is also where I think we can get the Togepi egg. Where this is kind of where Team Rocket is. So that's what we're going to focus on here, is thwarting Team Rocket. We'll see what's up. Here we go. Oh, you don't... Okay. I don't suppose Rhyhorn can learn Cut, can it? That would be really convenient. No, it can't. Ack. Okay. So, change of plans. We're gonna try and level something up that can learn Cut. Oddish can learn Cut, and it needs to gain 1 level. It's kind of a stretch, it's kind of weak, but we will allow it. Oh, right. I have to actually teach the move to the dang thing, don't I? Yeah, if you can believe it, I don't want to teach my freaking Dragonite cut. Potion. This area is strictly off limits. Out, out. You can't tell me what to do. Oh wow, level 48. And it's an unevolved Rattata. Team Rocket, what are you doing? Is this supposed to be some lore that's like, oh yeah, my Pokemon don't evolve because they don't love me? Grimer can't hurt me because I'm not a fairy type. Sludge Bomb. I want that move. Muck, 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 muck. Yeah, maybe they gave it an Everstone, but why? What's the benefit of keeping a Rattata to level 40 freaking 8? I can't think of any. Keep the bloodline clean. What does that even mean? I don't think Team Rocket even knows what that means. This trainer's like, no, I only like purple Pokemon. Rattata's purple, Raticate isn't. Grimer's purple, Muck is purple. Purple Pokemon. A Lady Rocket. We haven't seen many of those. They were really into Barney. They must have been. Gloom? You know, Gloom's kind of got a little bit of purple indigo going on with its coloration. You'd think this would be a Vileplume or something at this point as well. Like, Evolution Stones aren't that expensive, and they... Hold on. Sorry if you heard music. I bumped my finger against my earbuds, and I think it started Spotify going. It was pretty quiet though, so I think we'll be okay. You didn't hear it? That's good. I'm glad. Well, since we're here... might as well. Okay, it looks like I won't need cut after this. So we can swap out Vileplume for something that needs leveling, which is good. You know, maybe I should be giving Muriel the Never Melt Ice. Like, it's got the Quick Claw, and I don't think that's the worst idea. But powering up Ice Beam might not be a bad idea. I might swap that out at some point. That wasn't supposed to happen. It's better you don't know what's in there for your own sake. Another password is needed to open the door. Well, where's the other password, dang it? Oh no! I've been had! Well, isn't that a pickle? No, wait, I still need a Pokemon in my team, don't I? Yeah, we were pretty all in on Rhyhorn there. Well, we'll go explore the Memorial Pillar. I don't remember where you get the other Team Rocket password. And I'm only gonna look around for it for like a little bit here, because I'm getting hungry. We've been going for nearly 3 hours, and I like food. Probably could swap Muriel out. Put Trogdor out in front. Aha, Pip! Well, you're gonna be annoying to level up, I think. I think you only know Splash. I was wondering who Jezax was. I'm like, I don't recognize that name. He's rebranded. Yeah, we might do that. Ooh, Wild Tentacruel. That, if I catch that, is one less thing to level. Yes, please. Thank you. I'm the eldest of the bird brothers. The best thing about birds, it has to be the beak. And here this guy is with a level 47 Pidgey. So sharp. There's a berry. There's another bird brother. I'm the middle kid of the bird brothers. The best thing about birds, it's gotta be the wings. Oh, and he's the Chaz. He's trying to Chaz me up right now. I won't let him. Absolutely not. No, we would not survive being Chazzed up by Chaz. I've got to shut down his Chazzing. Alright, I think we've successfully avoided being Chazzed up. The best things about bird, it has to be the down. Okay. Oh, he's got a Hoot Hoot. Wonder if we can get a Hoot Hoot. I don't remember. It didn't. Ash had a shiny Noctowl, didn't he? Down is so comfy. I mean, that's true. Let's try fishing in this water. I want Krabby. I don't know if it's here, and I'm too lazy to look it up. Well, I'll take Quillfish. That's new, at least. I remember I caught one of these for the first time, and I leveled one of these guys up to, like, level 50, because I was so sure it was going to evolve into something, and it just doesn't. But it looks cool. Just a magic carp. Alright, we're done fishing here. Goodbye. Hello, your Pokemon look healthy. This is where I buried my Onix. It was named Tectonics. And there's a metal coat, so we could make our own Steelix if we wanted to. Or Scizor. And that's it? For around here, I guess? Where can... Let's find out just real quick, like. Is there a Hoot Hoot in the grass here? Oh, no. No Hoot Hoots. How about a Noctowl? No. Okay, well... Anything else that we need to, like, know where it is? Staryu's leaf green, right? Yep. Okay. Seadra, we're gonna make. Rhydon, we're gonna make. Weezing, we're gonna make. Hitmonchan. Cube. Oh, we need to catch a gosh dang Cubone. We need to go to Pokemon Tower. Okay. Or we can make an egg. But going to the tower might be faster. Krabby, where are you? Only in Kanto. Okay. So we could fish for you up by Cerulean. That's a next time problem. Cloyster we know how to make. Slowpoke, version exclusive, yep. Bellsprout, version exclusive, yep. Abra, oh, Abra! Yeah! Yeah, I need a Kadabra. I do. Sandshrew, I believe, is version exclusive. Ekans is my version exclusive, and I haven't caught one yet. Huh. I haven't caught a Weedle either. Okay. Tell you what, we'll fix those two crimes real quick before we go. Let's catch a Weedle, and let's catch an Ekans, because they're both fairly common. Actually, for Vermilion here, we can just go a screen to the right to get an Ekans. And if we feel like grinding in Victory Road, we could catch an Arbok. But I don't know that that's necessarily the best use of our time. I feel like training one might be easier. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Tell you what, at the very least, I should probably be searching for Ekans somewhere where they're stronger. Where can I find a strong Ekans? Yeah, up by Victory Road. Let's at least do that. Yeah. Save ourselves a little bit of time in the leveling. Oh, is it only in the grass below? Well, can we get to the grass easily from here? I think we can. Oh, apparently not. And we'll take out the Onyx to give what's-his-face some XP. Oh, an item we missed. Sandstorm. Boo. Uneventful. Maybe I should have approached this from Viridian. Yeah, maybe I should have. We would have been faster access to Ekans. Oh well. Yeah, let's just do that. I think I will need to buy more escape ropes. Yeah, we're running low. Hey there, Wally. You're just in time for us to finish. We're looking for a snake and then a bug. And then we're gonna shut down. Ekans in this grass. Might even be an Arbok, but for sure there's Ekans. Excuse me. I know, I've unceremoniously lifted you. It was quite evil of me. There's an Ekans. Alright, let's get a Weedle. And we'll call it a day. If you can believe it, I don't think I'm going to waste a Master Ball on a Weedle. I might just stick it in a Great Ball and call it a day. Very good. We will call you Pointy. Alright. We're gonna go do some tidying of the Pokemon boxes. Just so I've got a clear idea of what's going on. You and you. Right? We don't need you, we don't need you. Hoppip we do need. Okay. And the Tentacool can go away. Well, we've got some work ahead of us, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright. We're calling it there. We've filled out a lot of Pokedex pages today. Caught some legendaries. Now we're hot on the trail of Team Rocket. Unless OBS is lying to me, which it does from time to time. I think we've only got Eclipse here. I don't really fancy doing a raid when we've only got one viewer. So we're just gonna shut the stream down. But y'all have a good night. We'll be back because I want to finish this eventually. Get all the achievements. Be all sweaty. Next week we might do some Spyro though, so we might take a short break from this.